Isn't it amazing? No, I like it. Eye to eye. With myself. Yeah, higher purpose. No? Nothing? No fortune?
Tells me nothing.
The what?
My intuition tells me nothing.
Your intuition tells you you better shut up. Higher advice. Okay, so back to Louis. Yes,
what do you think Ramana meant by killing the mind?
yeah, killing the mind is being the mind. That's the way you kill your mind. When you are the mind, you don't have a mind, you are a mind and you don't know what is and what is not mind. That is killing the mind. Very simple. So that's why they have no question. I just make little answers and then they are...
So it's killing the mind as a supposedly autonomous...
No, killing the phantom, killing whatever you can be killed is just being what you are. By being that what is, you kill that anything ever happened, that there's anything ever born. So as there's never born in what you are, nothing can be killed. So you kill the idea of death and birth, everything in one split second. Very simple, more than natural, just by being what you are. You kill everything. The killer, the killing and what can be killed. Because in that nothing is ever born or can die or anything happened or can pass. Because nothing comes, nothing goes. There is that silence you are.
You could never reach it, you said.
What? I thought you would be quiet.
My intuition,
I didn't understand at all what you said.
You said yesterday you can't reach this.
I said it's not reaching it because you're it already. You cannot reach it. You cannot reach what you are because already you are that. How can you reach it?
But not long-lastingly.
What longer?
You're
What?
not aware all the time about
But
it.
who needs to be aware to be what one is?
Yeah, to keep the mind.
Yeah, but only the fucker needs to be reminded that I'm not a fucker, says the fucker. All the time. And I'm aware that I'm not the fucker. And I'm aware all the time that I'm not the fucker, even in fucking, I'm not fucking. And I am aware that I'm not the fucked. That's effort. That's artificial. Being aware artificially about what? It's an effort, and that cannot be your natural state. This cannot be your nature. Your nature never needs any effort to be what it is. Only a fake one needs effort to be what one is. So you want to be a fake one who, by intuition of a higher purpose, goes into some higher awareness from behind, sitting beyond, on top of everything, I'm aware that I'm not what I see. Queen Antonia from Antoinette, looking for the croissant. Yeah, she brought from Vienna the croissant to Paris. That's she. That's like her. Even the guillotine was invented because of this lady from Vienna. Because they saw if you don't chop her head, she will always, she cannot stop talking. By higher intuition.
Sorry. It's not my fault.
So where was I? By natural
Killing the mind.
killing the mind, yeah. And that is Ramana. I'm just repeating what you say. In effortlessness of being what you are, to kill whatever can be killed. Nothing has, just by being there.
There's such conditioning to effort in life.
Yeah, that's why it's like a genetic journey. You just listen to your father, your ancestors, and then you take over, because what? You don't even know why. You just take something what they didn't even know what it was. It's like a silent post, you know that game? There's one message, there's a circle of people, you tell one in the ear and you say one message.
Chinese whispers.
Yeah, and then it comes, then you're wondering what comes out. It's got nothing to do with the original. Whatever. That is now we are living from a hearsay. What people hearing from other people that they heard something and they discovered something is like reports of scientific reports of some, and when they write it from someone, you know that.
Doesn't that suggest that there has to be some work of unlearning the...
How can you unlearn to be what you are? You have to exist that you can unlearn, and you have to exist that you can learn. Nothing happens. You have an experience of losing, but in losing you don't lose yourself, and in gaining you don't gain yourself, so nothing happens. So still there are experiences of losing and unlearning or learning, whatever you call it, but did something happen in that? Did it change your nature, ever? Tell me. The knowledge that you are is unshakable, you cannot lose it and you cannot gain it. Be happy, come on. And whatever you can learn, you can forget again, right away. So what's the fucking problem? Huh? And who needs to be aware? Who needs it? Say it. Yeah, me. Always the answer, me. It's a crimi. Criminal tango. The greedy me. And what is a greedy me? Who wakes up in the morning, greedy for a new sensation, because without sensation, that sensation cannot survive. What? The phantom. Who wants to survive with other phantom experiences. Imaginary phantom trying to make imaginary ideas and then trying to survive in this imaginary world of differences. So what should that go for who? What's the problem with this dance of images? Huh? And who needs to accept it? Me again. Yeah. I stay here and tell you to be happy that you don't even need to be happy. Just enjoy that you don't have to accept anything to be what you are. Enjoy that you don't have to know anything to be that what is knowledge, what is what you are. This cannot be given or taken away from anyone, not from any sensational experience or any understanding. It's all the joy of emptiness of sensational experiences. Wonderful. Come in, go out. Bye-bye. And how long do I talk about it? Just for fun. Same. Brahmana was asking, why do you still talk about it? If there's nothing to talk about. If there's not by talking something will happen, or I can... Why not? Sport. We call it sport. It's the sport of existence. In spite of not needing it, it has to happen anyway. So you have to do your duty anyway. Even if there is nothing in for you. That's called meditation. Because moment for moment there is some action without expectation. And there is no intention in it. It's just a total neutral action. And then a reaction to that reaction. Reaction to reaction, reaction. So what? And that will never end, because this reaction now, creating all the reactions until the last moment reaction. It's an infinite, whatever reaction to itself. Never ending, never started. Total block of that what you are. And part of it is stupidity. Or not. Actually everything is. Whatever is a part of it is stupid. Particles. Departed. Tea party. You see in America the tea party. How stupid can it get? Blocking. So all the employees have to go out. 800,000 people or whatever, jobless. Just because they want to show how strong they are. Huh? In America now?
Yeah.
So that continues. The budget. Budget. Yeah, so something else from Ramana?
No, but the thing about sport, if you, what I find is when you have a sense of play about life, if it's more inclination to play, in a sense.
But that's easy to see that all is it's a play of life. That's easy. But you want to be a player. You want to play life. That's your problem. You want to control the play. Of course, you want to know how it functions. That's already trying to control it. No. She wants to have a higher purpose, but only because she wants to control it by a higher purpose. Everyone wants to control all that, whatever little Noah wants to control something, because he fears that he doesn't need enough, that he can be controlled by something else. So I rather control my surroundings, and I only want to know how it's functioning because I want to control it, before it controls me. Talking about control. No, it's all about the play of control. It's like when you look into nature, one tree wants to control the other one. One grasshopper controls the other grasshopper, wants to grow faster. It's survival everywhere. And you don't want to be a slave for someone, you want to be the master of the universe. Be honest. No. You want to be the master of your wife. You should be.
We're talking about the possibilities here, not impossibilities.
That's why you come back to being having an intellect that you understand your limits. Maybe that's maybe a part of having intellectual understanding that there are limits to my limited ability of controlling. And then I'm already okay. I see my limits. Huh? Prakash, do you see your limits too? As older we get, the limits get closer.
Well, actually, that's a good case in point, the aging process. I mean, while recognizing that the body is what it is, it seems to make sense to want to keep it healthy and, good shape and so on
For what?
Well, so that,
For more amount of seconds?
No, it's not so much longevity. It's
No?
just to avoid unnecessary suffering.
Then kill yourself now, because then it's over. That's the best treatment then. No, I mean it. If you really want to avoid something what hurts you, just kill the body now. Not trying to eat biological bullshit. Make it longer lived and the hurting longer or something. No. So what keeps you away from killing yourself? Fear? Because you don't know what will happen?
I've currently no inclination to do so.
Oh, I can talk to you. I can talk him into it. If he comes long enough to me, maybe he... Huh? He killed himself already. He cannot kill himself further. How long did you listen to me? Yeah, come on. You should really now, by now, you should know where it all leads to. He killed himself, he believes to be Louis. That's what he killed himself by. He killed himself for being born. He cannot kill himself further, he's already dead.
I don't believe myself to be Louis.
But you have a body, huh?
But I don't.
But I don't, what?
It's like having a pet dog.
You want, it's like a pet? Your body is like a pet? You make petting every day, giving it cream and things.
You look after your dog.
It's like a sex with yourself, a sex with your pet. You're like a sodomani, what is it? It's my little pet. Oh!
To me, the analogy seems quite apt, actually, because
No, you talked about to care about this, whatever you call it. You started the whole business. Not me, and now I tell you, that makes you dead. Having a body and caring about it and really believing it, that is an advantage, that the body is fine. For you makes you a dead phantom who owns a body, and it's more comfortable when it's fine. And then you can... Makes you speechless, that's good.
So would you prefer not to have, if someone came along with a magic wand that I could wave this magic wand and you'd be cured of your back pain?
Well, I would give him 50 euros. The same as the acupuncture guy. If he treats me and it works, I have nothing against it. The acupuncture gets 40. 10 euros more. Mallorca is not Germany. It's a bit cheaper here. He is used to different Reeperbahn prices. Normally he gives acupuncture, but he has to pay for it.
But somebody coming up with a magic wand guaranteeing
What?
that your back pain is gone forever.
You really think I would believe him? How stupid do you think I am?
Magic wands,
Do you really?
magic wands are not something to believe in.
Yeah, what else? It's like Harry Potter on the run over. Suddenly Harry Potter stands in front of you with this little stick. What are you dreaming about? Then they say, I can make you young again. It's like a whore in a brothel, like, I can make you feel young again. With your magic stick. I can do as if you can make me happy. Is that a magic? Huh? Come on.
Just hypothetically.
Yeah, but I'm not talking fiction here. Come on.
Okay.
You won. All this fiction about if and if and if and if and if when and blah blah blah. What?
You tried it all, Karl.
What?
You tried it.
I tried you to offend you as much as you don't come back again, but it didn't
But
work.
it wasn't successful.
Yeah, no, you see, my magic wand doesn't work. I'm useless with my little wand. I want a lot of things. But everyone wants a lot of things and promising something and believe in his little powers. And what comes out of it? Sitting here. Isn't it magic, huh? I believe in magic. No, talking about life and death is like, that's always like, it's not coming from, I just repeat Ramana, the only way to kill yourself is being not the self. Any moment you're not the self, you kill yourself. And having a body and being born and all of that, the following, even believing that you exist, already you killed yourself. Already that is too late. So talking about what you can kill. The dead wants to kill someone. You can be deadly sure. Yeah, Louis.
I don't disagree in the absolute, but I mean,
What are we talking about here? About some relative treatments of how to feel better? I'm not Dr. Feelgood. And I'm not your medicine man. If at all, I give you the ultimate medicine. But you don't want it. No one wants it. Why should you be the only one? It's always like, no one wants it, because how can one who wants to survive want that where he is not? You pretend that you are after it, because you do as if you want it, but the longer you can do as if you want it, you can remain that one who you are, this bloody seeker. That's your medicine, to remain a seeker, because you do as if you seek yourself. And you make it some special, some higher, some whatever, beyond prior, anything what is very special thing, and blah. Ne? Yeah. So you're all experts of survival. And you do as if you want it, but you really don't want it. You just do as if, just a nice technique to survive. I want to be happy, and as long as you want to be happy, you are unhappy, and that makes you running as a phantom, because you can only survive as an unhappy one. In happiness, no one exists. You would not survive in happiness. So you need unhappiness, moment by moment. Suffering is your daily shit you eat. Sounds good, I have to remember that. The daily shit of the suffering. To survive. The daily shit. My daily shit give to me, like my daily bread, like praying to the Lord. Oh Lord, my daily shit give to me. That I can stay in the shit house of life forever. What would I do without shit? Especially my shit. Ne, Prakash? I know many people, they go to the toilet and they say goodbye to everything. Yeah, shit happens. The only because the craftsman may talk. It's your lover, your next lover, you don't know now. It's like the me. It makes even noise when it dies. My little mobile. Hey, my little mobile. You told me. Telefonino. Pellegrino. Pelliam. Pellegrino. Good. So not something else from Ramana? You have some Nisargata? You bought something?
But I would like to ask this question I tried the other day.
Okay.
Again.
Which one? The Ranjit one?
No, not the right one. I wonder, knowledge. I don't get why
What?
it's a different name for mind, consciousness,
No, knowledge is chit. 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 Sat, chit, ananda. Another name for self. The knowledge that you are. What? There's no but in it. That you can say but. Absolute existence is knowledge. But, there's no but. Knowledge has no but.
The knowledge, the absolute knowledge that exists.
Yes, that you are. You are. Because then you can say, because you are, you can doubt yourself. So that you can doubt yourself, the knowledge that you are has to be there. That you can even doubt yourself. That you can say, I am or I am not. What you are has to be what it is. Without your being that what you are, there is not even an I. So the knowledge you are is prior or with and without the experience of I. So be that. And that is neither born or unborn or anything. It would never name itself or define itself in any way. The definer already is too late. The definer who defines himself as whatever, born or unborn or having or not having, it's all phantom what? Trying to survive, or the phantom consciousness who inquires into his nature and defines itself in all possible ways. But what you are is unaffected by that. It doesn't get more or less or anything. It can never be changed by the way what a sensational consciousness is acting out. So what is there? That's knowledge. But knowledge doesn't know any knowledge. It would not call itself knowledge. It wouldn't. That's why they call it silence or this. There's no pronouncing anything. So the first pronouncer, whatever is pronouncing, is artificial. Because already the pronouncer is an artificial knower or that you cannot get rid of. Because that's the way you realize yourself. You experience yourself. In that way of being a knower, experiencing yourself as a knower, knowing it what can be known. But you never gain something by that. Or you lose something. So that's why it's entertainment. A game only, a play of knowledge. The knowledge which plays the knower, the knowing what can be known. But it doesn't become the knower by playing the knower. It doesn't become the knowing by playing knowing, or what can be known. So it's the play of what? Call it Shiva, call it knowledge, call it self, but you don't have to call it anything. But if you call it, just call it, I don't know, underwear. Underwear, place to be aware.
Just check whether I got it.
You just checked if you got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got you right.
That's I
so
doubt.
the term knowledge comes because the knowledge I am.
No, let's call it the nominal, the nomenon, like whatever, beauty. You will never know what is beauty. You can only see a reflection. The same with truth, the same with self, the same with the absolute whatever, it's a nominal nomenon. And that, whatever, is living itself in all possible ways. But it can never be part of the way it's living itself. You cannot find it in any way. But you have never lost it. So, you are that. So, in that, by being it, it's not something new. It's not that you woke up from something, or whatever. So whatever you call it, and even I woke up from waking up, or I realize I don't have to realize. All of that is part of the phantom pronouncing something. So, then there was Papa Jesus guy, whatever he said, be quiet and see. Another pointer, because what you are is that what has to see, but the first he sees is a seer. And then the seeing what can be seen, but that what is the absolute seer, the absolute self is with and without the seer, which is the first and the last he sees. So the seer, the knower, call it whatever, is the first and the last, but you are beyond, not beyond that, you are with and without. You are in spite of the presence of a seer, and not because of it. So yourself has no cause. So then they say you are the cause of. But even that is intellectual whatever. It doesn't mean anything. Then there are books about it. You are the cause. Yeah, but then you take it personal. I am the cause. Yeah, wonderful. What does it mean? You better don't know at all what you are, what you're not. Because when you're cause, you separate yourself again with something else. So even if you say, I am the seer which is prior to the seer I see, you take it personal. It's still you separate yourself from something. So then the pointer of deep, deep sleep is the most profound, because there's a total absence of one who knows or doesn't know anything, what he is and what is not. And that you are now. What will never know what it is and what is not, and that you call knowledge. It would never say, I am prior. I am the knowledge which is prior. But this is like one teachers or whatever they establish themselves in being prior or beyond. Wonderful, let them be there, but they all come back. It means nothing. There's nothing in it. In the whole whatever pronouncing anything. It's all empty, blubbering in the wind, blowing in the wind. But that you can blow in the wind. You have to be what you are. And blowing in the wind is as whatever, as the highest blah blah blah. I am prior to the truth. I am the truth itself, and that what is the truth itself is beyond the truth you can imagine. Vomiting all this out. Till the vomiter left, huh? But why not? Let this phantom consciousness do his act and pronouncing itself in infinite ways, but what you are, who gives a shit what consciousness is doing or not doing?
So what
What?
what we call knowledge in IM is something to do with the knowledge.
No, it's a knowledge of consciousness.
Ah,
Knowledge would never say
Yeah.
anything.
but you have in the number 5, 6, 7.
No, it's
So
It's
it's only
still-
1, 2, 3.
no. All seven are separated. All part of separation. All seven are dream. Even the samadhis of 4, 5, 6, 7, which 4 already is a samadhi, which is peace, experience of peace, the absence of relative experiences, which is like peace, like the samadhi. Then 5, 6, 7 is samadhi too. There is not more samadhi. Samadhi is already being that what is unaffected, but even that is relative. There's still one who is unaffected. It's still part of consciousness dream. So all the seven are dream. You will not find the Para-Brahman in any special of them. The Para-Brahman, the absolute dreamer, cannot be found in his dream. You cannot place him anywhere. You cannot even say he is a dream. Whatever you say, it doesn't fit. Or it fits everything, whatever you think. Then everything fits or nothing. Then even blowing in the wind fits. Or then self is realizing itself moment by moment, and all this there is a self and self-realizing self. Self-experiencing self in whatever infinite or not infinite, whatever possible and impossible ways, but even that to say, it's blowing in the wind. To know yourself as you know yourself in deep, deep sleep, know yourself here and now, because that is unaffected by whatever. Neither affected or not affected. It's just that, what you are.
So, for example, when you try to keep, you lost.
Or when you own something.
Yeah.
The owner is always a phantom. And you cannot get rid of the phantom, because the owner is consciousness. Already, the first experience, the sensational experience of existence, the first purest awareness, The ownership starts. And whatever comes from there is false. It's unreal. The real never knows itself. You cannot even call it anything, not even awareness. But if there's awareness, the experience of awareness already is a dream experience. And from that first root thought or the root dream experience, all the other dream experiences come. That's the root of all the dreams. That's the dreamer, where Parabrahma becomes Brahman, the creator. But the creator is not real. Only Parabrahman. That what never knows itself. When Parabrahma knows himself as creator, it's already an artificial knowing. And from there on he creates something, what comes out of that artificial knowing. The false creates false then. Unavoidable. So the first reaction is knowing yourself as a Brahman. And the reaction of that knowing is becoming a knower and then the creator of what can be known. So the creator creates what can be created. So the duty of the creator is to create. So if Brahma says your duty is to realize yourself, yes, you cannot stop it. Even if you see everything as lies, you cannot stop the lies. You have to realize yourself. And they're not less real as you are. The realizer, because the realizer already is a lie. It starts with a lie and the lie creates lies. That's called realization, because even the idea of real is a lie.
When I am, this feeling of this is kind of, I am totally, and all the power, the knowledge, everything is there, but just you try to
pronounce it. No, it's still there.
Yeah, but you can't take it.
Well, why should you take it out? What you want to do with it?
I know.
See,
that's true. But you know, it's strength is.
no, but it is your duty as a master of the universe to masturbate. Come on.
Yeah, I know this.
It's a masturbation. This is a masturbation. Come on. You have to take a bath in yourself as a masturbator.
But it's very strange.
Why strange?
But for me.
Yeah, for Paolo everything is strange.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah. You're the Almighty and suddenly you're the impotent. You're from the omnipotence to the impotence.
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds good.
But in the same time, when you start with
You experience yourself as the Almighty and then the total helpless asshole you. Yeah. Down. You cannot even lift your finger without the universe agreeing to it. But from the almighty position, from the higher purpose, looking down. Yeah. Yeah, big overview, being the origin of everything. And then you're a little jiva, being a puppet, which is on a string of something. Poor me. I want to know who is playing me. I want to control the puppeteer before he controls me. I want to be the master and not the servant. Huh? Oh, you're what? No, that's everyone's seeking. What else what are the people seeking? They're seeking power. They're seeking control. What else do they seek? They're seeking control about happiness. They're seeking techniques and how they can control the functioning of life and how to be happy. And then they think even acceptance is just one tool of controlling. It's all used as control. Even recognizing yourself in everything is controlling it. Because you want to control your little comfort, your little peace, your little happiness. You want to be in harmony with the world, but for what? Because you want to feel good. Dr. Feel Good on the run and hunting something good.
And is the future already written?
Maybe not. Who gives a shit if it's written or not? Who needs to know? Maybe, maybe not. You want to control again. You see, that's yeah. No, I just want to. It's a pointer to even that you want to know if the future is already, your destiny is already defined. Then you can rest in that understanding. But who needs to rest in that? Maybe it is, maybe not. Who gives a bloody fuck if it's written or not? Maybe it's, maybe not. I always say there are infinite futures, but all of them are already there. There's not one future maybe, there's maybe infinite possibilities are waiting for you and they're already there, but you want to have this one possibility and one destination for you because you have a personal life and my personal destination and I want to have it now. To know now that I can rest in peace because I want to be dead now. That's called dead. Knowing what will happen. And it's already fixed, like a funnel, my graveyard forever. A fixed graveyard. I know where I will lead and what I have done until then. My destiny, written in stone. You should make a rest in peace. No, it just makes your tombstone. Where's the magic if there would be a destiny and everything is written?
No, I always thought I have free will, but
Maybe you have, maybe not, but who gives a shit if you have or not? Huh? Who cares if you have or not? Say it, me again. Because if you believe I have no free will, then I am without guilt. Then me is without guilt. Oh. No, for me you get the absolute guilt. You are guilty for Hitler, for the concentration camps, for all the dead Jews, for whatever is and is not. Especially you. Don't even have to be a German for that. You want guilt? You get it. I can give you everything. You want happiness. But if guilt makes you happy, yeah, some need guilt. They want to be guilty. If something good happens, they want to be guilty for that. That makes him happy, or not. It's like a man who can satisfy a woman, he wants to be guilty. He only wants to be not guilty by saying, I could not otherwise. It was my destiny that she didn't come with me. But if she comes, oh, it was my...
Prowess.
Yeah. My what?
Prowess.
Powers, yeah.
Prowess.
Powers, you need that power, you call that powers sir, down there?
Prowess.
Powers.
Who has extra?
Powers. Okay. Powers. It's stupidity will not end. What to do? This whatever coming out of this little fear that you exist, trying to control, will never end. What can you do? Not trying to trying not to control is another way of controlling. So that's like Ranjit, you have to fulfill your duties, or you have to try. You will always fail, but you will have to try. No one ever controlled existence, but you have to try. No one ever knew knowledge, but you have to try. No one ever realized his true nature, but you have to try. And try and try. No one ever.
And